Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Cold Cases in the News. This one that we're talking about today is a 56-year-old cold case. It is out of Vero Beach, Florida. Now, the man's name was Hyram Ross Graham. He was a Purple Heart recipient. He was a World War II veteran. And when he retired from all of that, he became the milkman for the Bordon Milk Company. And he delivered milk there in Vero Beach, Florida. Now, his truck was found beside the road at the edge of the woods. He had been shot multiple times on April 11th, 1968. Now, witnesses said they had seen him talking to two people earlier, and people assumed that it was a robbery because people paid with cash and he would have had that cash on him. Now, this case went cold almost immediately, and it hadn't gotten much traction for years. Now, in 2006, The Sun did an interview hoping to spur interest in the case again, and most of the time they got the same information. They couldn't seem to get anywhere. But two independent witnesses have now come forward after the death of the murderer. Now, they say Thomas Williams was the man who killed Ross Graham, and they said that they had this information, but they were too afraid to come forward while he was alive. One was Williams's ex-wife, and another one was an associate. So now Williams had written to the local newspaper at the time of this killing that he had been accused of the murder, but he was innocent. So now two independent witnesses that did not know each other had come together and confirmed what the police had thought all along. So now we have 56 years later, we have the killer is named Thomas Williams. Now, unfortunately, they do not know who the second man was that people seen Ross Graham talking to that day. Now, if that person is still out there, we would like to know, who this person is and what's happened to them. Now, of course, this is one of those sad cases where it feels like the family now knows, but doesn't really receive justice. It feels justice sometimes is just hollow. We fight so hard for justice. We push so hard for justice, but in this world, things aren't perfect. And unfortunately, there's no, white knight going to come riding on a horse to save us. And most of the time we have to fight for justice ourselves. And then when we receive that justice, sometimes it feels hollow and empty. And this is one of those cases that sure, the family's putting on a brave face and they're saying in front of the camera, we finally have the information. Now we can move on. We can find some closure. And in reality, we know that that's not the case. These people have had to live without this person in their lives since 1968. And the person that took him from his family lived out his life and died. And so it's kind of a bittersweet thing. And so we hope the family can somehow step into the next chapter of their lives. Of course, I'm one of those. I do not believe in closure. That is a facade. That is a word that really, it never occurs in reality. But at least maybe they have the answers they need, because in reality, not having any answer is worse than having an answer you don't really appreciate or like. And so hopefully this family can move on past this and can remember their war hero family member as the hero that he was, and move into the next chapter of their lives. I'll see you for the next episode of True Crime in the News.
Today's episode is brought to you by Bones Coffee Company. You can forget about boring coffee when you drink Bones Coffee. Not only do they offer a variety of flavors such as strawberry cheesecake and maple bacon, they are a family-owned company that puts great detail not only in their coffee, but in the artwork that comes on each individual bag. Bones Coffee has a coffee club that will deliver your favorite coffee to your door every month. If that wasn't enough, they also have some amazing swag to offer. Check out Bones Coffee Company today. I'll have my affiliate links in the show notes for you.